there, it's Stephen from Crypto Talks, and today we will discuss how the proof of identity and the global income coin works and how they will achieve a fully decentralized network. Andrea Delaval from the Global Income Coin is joining us for discussion. Very good afternoon and welcome to our channel. How are you?
Good, thanks. Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you very much for having me here.
It's brilliant. It's great to have you along because it's a very interesting product. I think will be of interest to a lot of people. So we're dying to find out a little bit more about it. So we'll give you plenty of time to explain it to us as we go on. So the POID is a network made up of individuals. How do they join the network, and how does the network maintain the characteristic of being anonymous as it happens in other blockchains?
Individuals join the POID network by performing an identification process based on two stages. Stage 1, online biometric identification. Stage 2, attendance to an identification party.
Which always sounds like good fun. I think it sounds like something that's definitely a good time for all, but I bet you can tell us some more about it.
Sure. Well, first of all, the word identification in the POID means the establishment of the two conditions. Number one, the applicant is a human. Number two, the applicant is not already enrolled in our system. And nothing else is required. There is no collection of sensible data as opposed to what is normally the case with the usual meaning of identification. And once the two conditions have been established, the individual is issued a signature that enables his participation in the network. His signature is automatically assigned to a cohort server, which will effectively take care on his behalf of the blocks validation process of the POID network. And so obviously, every cohort server has the voting power of the signature assigned to it. And in general, the number of signatures assigned to cohorts is pretty much the same. We shall note that in the POID, wallets and transfer are completely anonymous, as in Bitcoin. And the privacy of the minter is also preserved because their data is encrypted on a decentralized setup.
It's very interesting. So one person has one access. It's literally limited to just one person at a time, which I think is a really interesting feature of this particular product. So if I want to open a wallet in the POID and receive and send coins, I don't need to get identified, but instead, if I want to become a minter of the network, I do have to go through the identification process. But again, my data will remain private because it's encrypted. Is that correct?
Exactly. And every individual holds his own encryption key. Therefore, in the POID, there is no center of authority able to know who the participants in the network are. The system simply ensures that all participants are unique humans, but nobody knows who they are.
Brilliant. It's a really interesting feature. And can you tell us what exactly is an identification party?
It's a randomly organized meeting between about 20 individuals in which attendees perform biometric identification of each other using their minting app installed in their phone. Attendees of a party are always chosen from a large group of applicants, so it's not possible for an attacker to disrupt the random composition of the party. The point of the identification party is to nullify any possible video spoofing attempt carried out at the online biometric identification, as that clearly would fail the attendance to the party.
Very secure indeed. I think there's a lot of measures in that people can trust and rely on in a very, very good way. So the identification party ensures that individuals are human, and also too that their biometric data is collected among the attendees. So then what is the purpose of the initial online biometric identification? Can you tell us about that?
The online biometric identification allows participants to join the network and start their minting wallet in a locked mode straight away. This facilitates an easy scale-up of the network globally, even in regions where identification parties haven't kicked off yet. Overall, all individuals of the planet can join the network with just 10 minutes video recording, although the wallets will become fully operational only once the party is attended.
So you're saying an individual performs the online biometric identification, gets the minting app activated, but in locked mode, and then attends an identification party and his wallet becomes fully operational then. So does that last for the entire duration of life, or what else do you need to do to benefit from participation in the network?
An identification will last for some years. In general, an individual is recalled to attend additional parties for verification purposes or according to his aging. I would say in general, individuals attend 2-3 identification parties every 5 years. Nothing else is required. The incredible idea of the proof of identity network is to leverage the value of individuals' identities, and so to create a decentralized network and choose a global income to everyone.
Sounds really good. And so if you had to give an estimation, what would you say the estimation of the global income value is?
I estimate the value in the region of $1,000, which is received monthly. We shall note that initially, when the value of the coin will be relatively low, the network will distribute a higher number of coins. As the price will progressively scale up, pushed by the expansion of the network, the amount of distributed coins will diminish. This schedule, of course, will reward early participants who will benefit of a lot of coins at the very early stages.
So definitely better to get on board sooner rather than later. Thank you for that. So what would you say are the foundations that make the global income coin a valuable asset? How is the value of a cryptocurrency created?
Unlike what is still believed by someone, the value of a currency is not determined by a collateral, like, for example, gold reserves or other type of collateral assets. Instead, it's the result of its adoption, facility of usage, and scarcity. And of course, it is easy to see that the global income coin, capped at 200 million coins, excels in all these criteria.
Certainly is interesting and easy to see. Now, I have to ask you, I think it's a question you're probably expecting from the very start. How would you say it compares to Bitcoin?
I kind of expect that. Currently, Bitcoin adoption is limited to 3% globally, and is also cramped by the circumstance that you have to buy it. To make things worse, Bitcoin, based on the proof of work, will never achieve high transaction outputs and low fees. The global income coin, on the contrary, reaches a global adoption because distribute wealth to people as opposed to take that away. Its adoption has no hurdles. In terms of usage, Bitcoin is a little bit a rudimental network. Transactions do not show messages or sending wallets. Addresses of wallets are complicated, so it's not very practical for the daily use. Conversely, the global income coin is very easy to use, fast, low fees, ideal for daily use. Both Bitcoin and global income coin are capped. Overall, I would say that in the long term, I see the global income coin becoming higher capitalized than Bitcoin and of all other fiat currencies.
I guess time will tell, but it definitely sounds like a very exciting project. Thank you very much, Andrea, for being with us today. That's all we have time for, but I am looking forward to the next episode in the series. Remember to visit our website and also stay tuned and click on the like button and subscribe to help our channel to grow. Until next time, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.